I know, like, I can go back to, like, being a mom for fucking days at this point, but I think the biggest reason for the meltdowns this week was, like, you have this vision in your head that you're going to spend time with your kids and you're going to go school shopping and you're going to do
It's going to be so much fun and we're going to have good memories.
Yes, and you're going to look back and go, oh, I had so much fun with my mom. And by the end of the day, I was like,
get the fuck out of my car.
Yeah. I can't take you anymore. And I know they're teenagers and I know this is like a rough time anyways, but it was like, you start to put the blame on yourself. What did you do wrong? What could you have done differently? And the fact that I was dissociating, I was barely trying because it was like, if I gave you a little, you took so much more of what I had left in the tank, you know, and it sucks and it's hard to navigate. And I feel bad for anybody who doesn't understand that that's what's happening. Because at least I knew what was going on and I'm trying to work through it, but to live your life every day doing this and not know that it's not normal and that there are ways to try and help you through it. Like, I feel bad for them.
Yeah. Well, and that is something that's not talked about enough, I think, with parents, single, or if you have the other parent totally involved and you're still together. It sucks because everybody says how great it is to have kids and to do all these things and they're going to be all these great memories and there will.
Oh, there's
but
sure
the expectation of that, I feel like is so high for most that in your situation, you feel like a failure because you're like, well, this is going to be one of the last times I go back to school shopping with, you know, whichever, whichever kid, and they were just jerks the whole time because they wanted this, they wanted that, or they didn't want to be there anymore and they just wanted to go home and play on their phone. And, and I don't think that.
Well, and I think social media and TikTok has provided a kind of view of how your life is supposed to be.
Yes.
And then on the flip side, it is consuming the kids' life.
Oh, for sure.
So it is hitting on both ends. And I think it affects, obviously, both sides drastically.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was a 2-hour span at one point this week that the two boys talked to each other for a 45-minute car ride. And I could not tell you what they were saying because they were talking in, like, I'm going to say TikTok language, like teenager words. And I'm like, what did you just say? And then they would repeat it. I'm like, that is not a complete sentence.
That's not even a word.
Not even a word.
Yeah.
And they could talk to each other and go back and forth. And I'm like, I have no clue what you just said.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't know what you're watching or what you're seeing, but I'm like, hi, I'm in the car too. Yeah. And I would like to be a part of your conversation.
But use words.
Yeah, real words.
Full words.
And then they'll make some crack joke at it. That is also a word I don't know. And I'm like, is that good or bad?
Oh my gosh.
Was that a compliment?
Like,
I don't and then they laugh. And I'm like, I still don't know. Are you making fun of me or was that like a compliment? I don't know.
Yeah.
Still don't know.